Hello and welcome everybody, I am one proud Bavarian and you've been here before. We have had plenty of very difficult, very, cruel and extraordinarily terrifying videos in this series. Shan Shamatir the Cruel, however, he is somebody that does entirely outclass every single one that came before him. And yes, I even mean, remember when we pushed west, when we took so many counties, so many cities, so many castles and so many families. But nothing is comparable to the entire and utter annihilation of the family of the Caliph. It is simply not comparable in any way, frankly. He got lucky that he got away, but that's all about that he's lucky for. We've even gotten rid of his brothers. Both of the brothers. Oh, goodness. Getting rid of Caliph like that is unprecedented. What happens in the steppes and the wilderness, it's just not something that a lot of people concern themselves with, but this was something else. And we shall live with what happened there. Well, I mean, we have to, don't we? Speaking of having to, what about Helados? I can't usurp it. We do hold you prisoner. I might, I guess, as well get rid of you, but it's just somebody else. Is he actually gonna inherit it? I mean, I can't even get rid of him because the entire council just wants me gone. Our vassals are obviously entirely negative towards what we just did here. I mean, not even entirely is the thing, you know. It's honestly not that bad. Some of them are still seeing us as a way to kind of, you know, not lose out in reality, because we're still in a precarious situation over here, and as much as we are cruel, we are also successful. Let me just check something. I didn't check this off camera, so we have to do it now. Do we have any... I would really like not to go for like these sort of holy wars. I think splitting the territory here would be unsustainable from a logistical point of view. We could not hold this together. It would be tougher than holding together the Crusader state in Jerusalem. I also was thinking, if we find somebody that is actually a Mirza or a Sayyid, and a Mirza being more important, I feel. Can I even search for traits? Yes, I totally can. Alright, let me take a look here. I need somebody. The mother of this character is Sayyida, patrilineally descended from the Prophet Muhammad. Wait, but that means that I need an actual Sayyid. Oh, you know what I should have actually done? I should have forcibly had these kids. Some of these kids shouldn't have passed. In hindsight, not the optimal choice. I could have married some of these kids to some of my kids, and those kids then could have had children, which then in turn would have created a generation of actual descendants of Muhammad in our dynasty. That also, you know, actually creates the necessity of the Muslim world to recognize our claim here. I see, I see. Because here's the thing, if you are a Mirza, what happens is that you get the choice to actually found the Mahdid Caliphate. And we can do it otherwise as well if we just conquer some chunks of the world. But it would, without a doubt, be a bit quicker if we did it that way. But we can't do it that way, and that is perfectly fine. You know what we can do? We can totally take apart Croatia. A bit more than we already have, and I think... Let me just find... the right Dalmatia, there you go. That is what we need though. Okay. Oh, we have a cooldown. Let me have a look at that. The cooldown is until 11/11/11. We might as well just go to war against the Pechenegs, eh? Always just go to war against them Pechenegs. Can't even do conquest CBs? No. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? It's easy. It's incredibly easy. I just want to see here. Which one was the one? Right. Cannot be called to war. No. We're going to go with tributary state. They're going to become our tributary. Lombardy will not be in a position to defend Hungary. At least that is what I hope and what I would love to achieve here. So I'm going to declare war on you as your future tributary lord. Let's get them all together. Gather them up right here. The Pechenegs just conquered a decent chunk over there. I saw that. And now that Lombardy didn't honor the call. Oh, Lombardy. Oh, Lombardy, what are you doing? We're forcing Hungary to bow to us. Be it what, or come there what it may. Come there what may, I think that is a better way to phrase it. We will not fail in our conquest of Europe. And making them a tributary king, it is a certain form of vassalage. I think it's perfectly reasonable to assume that doing this is a worthwhile endeavor. Now, what are you doing? You're just a host, just hanging out, huh? I'm gonna wait until you... There you go. I thought I would... the king of Hungary is here, but we can't duel him. Instead I have to duel this old sub. It's a -2. Another victorious match. Wasn't really that much a challenge, I'll be honest with you. Who are you? Sethlas host. Well, you're gonna be gone in a second. I hate these hosts. Get out of my country, I swear to God. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna totally hunt him down. Get out of here, son of a gun. Etogruel proposes that we send, Lombardia came in. Send more troops to his, you know what, actually, absolutely. You're not my brother. I'm gonna send you more troops. That's fine. And you know what, now you're in Byzantine lands. I'm okay with it. You do you, buddy. You gotta do you. There we go. Oh, he actually got away. Unbelievable. There we go. Now we got him. Ew. More and more of your waking hours are being spent comparing your worldly possessions with those of other rulers. For someone of your same station to have a more lavish palace or prettier garments. I can't read today. What's going wrong here? Prettier garments is simply unacceptable. I agree, actually. I actually entirely agree. Matteo is not just doing something that is right, but he has a right to this. Etogruel. Sure. You do you, buddy. Really weird name, but you do you. You gotta need a fresh rotation of names, you know? You need to have some people there that have a bit of a funny name. That everything else doesn't sound too funny. Where are you? When are you coming, mate? You're not doing anything of value. Ayasun is pregnant yet again. Wonderful. Just as intended. What the fuck were you doing down here? What? So remember, I limited the Western Protectorate to only this region. What is this? Why do I see you here? Could you get out? And he's a misguided warrior. That's... he's not the best, but he's not the worst either. I think he's fine. Do we have a Said on this list somewhere? Just as a Said, you know? No Said. A Mirza? Is it a double I? I can't remember. Also, please forgive me if I mispronounce words here. I have no experience whatsoever with Arabic. I need a Said. Said? Alright, let's take a look. What about you, Mary? Oh. Yes, let's go. What about her as well? Arranged marriage? I have decided to accept the betrothal. Beautiful. Why don't we... you know what? Close relatives will be insulted. That's okay, I think. Why don't I marry a Mirza... Said, I mean. You. You already have a husband. Right, they have to be 13, or otherwise they're already going to be married. This is because how they handle it. Maybe I can find somebody that is already, you know, like maybe has like a deceased husband or something. But usually they marry quite quickly. Give me just gender women, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, this looks a bit dire, doesn't it? Very tough to actually find anybody here. Oh, there you go. Hello, I would like to marry you. Tiziri bint Avagis. He's a Said, meaning that if we had a son with her, that son could be exactly what we need to have a claim. Let's convert you. Take them all prisoner, as you do. Alright, hello my wife. Please give me a child. I think the thing is, Shantram Matteo the Cruel, he's shrewd. Like, he's a very smart cookie. He knows what's going on. And I think that he will focus on seduction. So what I'm going to try to do here... Can't seduce her, can I? Can kill her, but can't actually seduce her. God damn it. Let's hope that it works out. My idea is that he knows he needs the right to the throne down there. He already killed all of those people, and that definitely made him household name. People know who he is. People know to fear him. People are aware of what they do when they start messing with him. And he's using that position, of course, to, you know, keep his power intact. But what if he could, oh my goodness, could have a son. A son that cements the claim that his family has. You want to be on the Great Council, my friend, huh? I mean, I don't really see why not. Jeez, I wish the Spy Master didn't hate us like this. You're the Greek one, I remember that. Nah, mate. Not gonna be on the council, I don't think. Don't really see how. Now, we do have a bit of a money problem because I just upgraded our retinue like that, but I think we'll be fine. What is this? What? The people of our... What? What the... Did he inherit that? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and that's okay. So, you have become Cappadocias, which is in Egribos down there. Beautiful. They are actually, you know, like, kind of coming down to the idea of being one of ours. And we do hold some of the Iktas here that I could just get rid of, which I will even do. There's no point really to keep them. There you go. Alright, so far so good. This is independent, that's okay, I suppose. I want to take out the King of Hungary's capital here. There you go. This is what I was talking about, boys. We're up to 70%, 75% out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Clap them all. You know the game. And the Hungarians know what they signed up for. 91%. We also have a dangerous faction now, apparently. Which one is that? Lower Crown Authority. I mean, even if they did that, I think I could easily destroy them. But it all depends, really. And let's have them marry as well. I need more people that we can choose from here. It is extraordinarily important. Put them in irons. Absolutely. And there you go. 100%. I win. There you go. Alright, our name is still tiny. But that's my own fault. That's my selection of name. Has nothing to do with the game. You are not the wife that I needed to do that. Alp Jurek. It might even give us not our 10th child, huh? Interesting. Hey, lady. Why don't you give me a son? God damn it. Our fertility is quite high, but yeah, you know. There's so much more to it that we need to consider here that is not really working out in our favor so far. Yeah, we are also losing some money here. He's chaste. Why don't you marry somebody with a trait Said? There you go, that's a pretty long list, huh? 8 years old? Perfect. Oh, Tiziri is pregnant. If that is a man, that will be our heir. This is important. This is extraordinarily important, let me tell you. Because that would actually give us the claim to become the proper caliph of our faith. And if we could pull that off, man, I'm telling you. I don't even know who you are. Son was born. This is not the child that I was looking for, but it's a good one. It's a tall child. Very nice. With 10 children as well. What about having 15 children, eh? My court physician Elisier is worried about my newborn son. Dogu-Khan is feeble. Right, heal him, please. Could you do that for me? How are we doing in terms of retinue? We're losing, obviously, like, we're not prepared here. I'm going to half this down so that we're not constantly going to run out of money. And the treatment was unsuccessful. Oh, no. My wife, Katuna, as soon as asked me to get rid of one of my courtiers, whom she find... Who are you? The, Perform statecraft. He's, I think, our... Yeah, there you go. I mean, he likes us, is the thing. I don't really want to get rid of him. But then again, we also have Nick Bolu. I'm going to actually put Nick Bolu on, so there you go. This pleases me. Can't really do anything with her, but that's alright. Released all of his children, not his wife. And I'm actually going to release her. Ah, we could ransom her, now that I think about it. Good idea. Ransom prisoners. No. That's not the right thing, you hear me? That's not all we needed. Khatun Tiziri. You know exactly what we need. Alright, everybody's paying me to bring them all back. Gives us a decent amount of money, then we can build up our retinue even more. And apparently, the council disapproved of the last sale. Don't worry about it. Like, the thing is, the council already hates me. I think that's perfectly fine. My wife, I soon explained that she's... For my bird, Ayasun. Yes, you gave me so many children, I will give you a bird. Honestly, look at this. That's crazy. Since the Battle of Zerum, I find it hard to be near my children, for fear of being sent away again. I cannot stand the thought of us losing each other. At this distance is better. Surely it is better. I think wroth, stressed, maybe depressed. That sounds like him, 100%. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Oh, he already has a son. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not the right woman. This is the woman that he needs a son with. And we have an Orthodox, a huge Orthodox uprising, yeah. They are always this big every damn time. I'm gonna get rid of you real quick. You want to be on the council? No, not really. I think we're good. I think we are good. They are on the island here, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I mean, what isn't, right? Seriously, what isn't? I don't know. Didn't take a look. Alright, cover the island. Let's fight in Athens. I even think... Let's try this. I think my retinue is strong enough. I don't think I need to bring anything else. We got Kizila Zarbek. It's apparently just something here. There you go. Let's take him out. The Ascension of Vasileios... Wait, why is this such a different screen? While some initially considered him to be a weak ruler, perhaps one destined to be lost in the history books, Vasileios Theodoretus has proven himself over the last years of his rule to be effective. So much so that some in the Basileia Romaeon are now whispering his name in the same tones once reserved for the great emperors of times past. There's a renewed belief that Vasileios Theodoretus will lead the empire into a great path, perhaps even all the way to the restoration of the Roman Empire of old. Strong Vasileios, the ruler of the world, is recognized throughout the realm as a strong and powerful ruler. We did defeat him, you know that, right? Like, we took that, or did we defeat him? Actually, we may have defeated him, but I don't think so. Now, we still have this truce. His name is literally Son of Satan. What is going on in the Byzantine Empire? Oh my goodness. We need some Venetians to clean out whatever strange stuff is going on in there. That's not okay. Alright, look, I need you to give me another son, alright? I'm gonna even name you Regent. Terrible at it, but just like me more so we can have a son. Ooh, and I shall actually duel him myself. He did it and he did poorly, well... At least we defeated the uprising, I suppose. Baitas, you are already betrothed to this lady. I think that is okay. Just get rid of this. And now let me have let me have a look. I think we would like to declare a proper holy war against Dalmatia here. When do we get the CB again? 1st January 11. All right, you know what? I'm going to position my troops right here. I'm going to take Dalmatia. And I think you want to hand it over to Vali Emir of Dubrovnik. And the old Dalmatia, that's going to give them way more power to actually exercise their rule over the Adriatic Sea, and them ruling over the Adriatic Sea against Venezia. That's what we dream of. Oh, and Holstein is its own thing, apparently. Zealous has a favorite tome. Okay, why am I doing this? I need a court tutor. Down here. Let me get somebody that is great. You are pretty good, I assume, but your religion. Your religion, you know what? Why did I not do this earlier? I have you convert. Oh. Were you Mansura Prisquo? I don't even know who you are. Right, you converted. Now you shall be named the court tutor. What a lady. I assume you shall bring everyone up. Please leave me out of this, okay? Let's get this theme usurped as well. I will hand it out to one of the Greeks because they are kind of working together with us these days, aren't they? I'm going to hand it over to you though. I think that's fine. I don't like either of them particularly well. But that's just, you know, like the spirit of me being me as... Oh, really? You're going to do that to me? You know what? You're going to get kicked off the council. There you go, buddy. Now his favor is gone and we can put somebody on the council that actually likes us. I would love you to have Atina. And apparently that's just not okay, huh? What's the problem, man? Diplomacy rating. I'm gonna buy a favor. Call in the council support. Thank you so much. Just let me hand this out, would you? There you go, buddy. Alright, the new Lord of Athens, which I'm a big fan of. He doesn't show up here yet, does he? Was he already on the council? Yes, he is actually. Interesting. Alright, in that case, I'm going to nominate you. We need more yes men. You know how it is. We love yes men. We essentially exist for them. Ooh. I don't think so. You only gave me one child. I should divorce you by the looks of it, I'll be honest with you. Fatima al-Muzawi staggers past the guards, bleeding profusely from the dozen stab wounds as she collapses in a pool of blood at your feet. She gasps with her last breath. The Hashashin. Wait a minute. No. That's terrible. Hey, that is actually terrible. Her dying is genuinely an awful thing to occur. Right. Just marry her then. Or like get betrothed to her, I suppose. Should be fine. And we are actually in 11. Now let's start a holy war. Let us start a holy war for Dalmatia. There you go. Easy money. Alright, everybody right over here. Let's take him out. We're going to see a lot of opposition here, I feel. Probably, maybe even the HRE. We're slowly creeping towards the borders of it anyway. You know, this is a pretty serious thing going on here in the eyes of the HRE, of course. Right, we got rid of the Croatians. I don't know why the Croatians... The AI in CK2 really loves shipping their troops around. They really love the idea of like, I'm gonna sneak into their capital, lol. And it never works out. It has not worked a single time. It will not work at any point in the nearby future. Clap them all. Always clap them all. You know the drill. I mean, you know, we've done it. We've done it before a million times. The Pope has joined him. Ah, and you still want to be the first wife? I doubt it, buddy. I doubt it. That's all I'm saying. Clap them all in irons. War's over. Everybody converts. Everyone converts. You hear me? There's no exceptions. And look at us. I like this. We're slowly creeping up the Balkans, you know. Pushing through the territory that doesn't truly belong to us. But what we're going to do here is we're going to call it a day for this episode at least. Let's take a bit of a look around. The situation hasn't really changed all that much all around the world. Lietuva, weirdly enough, I mean, you know, they're fighting what looks like a rebellion here, and indeed it is, but he is winning it. But Lietuva is not converting, or rather reforming. If they were reforming, I'm telling you straight up, wouldn't that be amazing? Or wouldn't that be amazing? You know, let me just take a look here. Just want to take a real quick look if they... Alright, they, well, they imprisoned him. There you go, I tried. You know, I tried to go back to the steps here and give Lietuva away to the light, but they rejected it. I mean, that's their rights. You know, who am I to say no to that? Anyway, I will see you in the next episode when we will hopefully be able to get named one of the descendants of Muhammad as well. And then form the Mahdi Caliphate. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and see you later. Alligator.